My city love me like BB King, Jet X around, I'm good. Yeah, well, you had your shot, you was at the top, but you fell off cause you wasn't playing fair. Raw was coming out of Memphis, guaranteed I'm in the top 10. They like, there he go with another video, but they ain't know I'm finna drop again.
What up, world? It's your boy Eric, back with more Frag talk for all of the Frag kids. As you can see from the title in this video, I will be sharing as well as explaining what the title is about, me getting rid of my fragrance collection. There is a very infinite reason behind what I mean by that. When I mean getting rid of my fragrance collection, I once was a fragrance collector, meaning if I see a bottle, I will collect it off the smallest things. If the bottle was cool, I would collect it. If it smelled like something else that I had, just a pinch different, I would collect it. Just all of these things gave me so many reasons to collect bottles and just different fragrances, to where one day I looked up and said, what am I going to do with all these bottles? How am I going to spray out these smells? Where do I go to smell this amazing? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of helped me in a way. It was 50% anxiety, then it was 50% of me having it all planned out and having a purpose and finding my purpose and finding what is it meant for me to do in this fragrance world. So a little light bulb came and said, well, if I sacrifice buying so many fragrances, 80% I like them all, but I just end up buying so many fragrances to where I end up buying some of the same fragrances just in different bottles. The best thing for me to do is either resell them, give them away, or decant them. I mean, if I were to decant all of these fragrances, I could easily go into a nice business of decants for subscribers or just people around who are looking for cool fragrances, and I could easily decant them. So this video was pretty much just my first step of letting myself as well as my reviewers know that you know, this is a journey I'm going through in my life of just kind of getting rid of so many bottles. You know, I just look at them a lot. I look at them more than I wear them. And nevertheless, you guys, let's get to it. Leave comments. Feel free to leave comments if you would like. Let me know, what would you do with some of these fragrances? Should I sell some of these fragrances? Should I just decant all of these bottles and just kind of start a website where I can sell like decants and, you know, maybe Fragrance World t-shirts or t-shirts that are related to fragrance? You know, just let me know something, you all, because I want to still stay in the fragrance community, but I'm not going to buy a lot of just new designer bottles. Like I said, I have a few designer bottles that I just love, and I will forever rock with those bottles. Niche fragrances are something that I am starting to get into. Nevertheless, this fragrance channel will never die unless I just pass away. So I always want to be a part of the fragrance community. I always can talk about any of these fragrances, any other fragrance, but just the journey that I'm going through. Less is more, quantity over quality. I'm sorry, quality over quantity. And I just look forward to just getting so many new fragrances that are, you know, never been smelt like anything before, or I'm kind of good with what I got, you all. So let's get to it. I can show you all what I have. As you can see right here, this is Hugo Boss, very amazing scent. I mean, me getting this fragrance was amazing. As you can see, I've had it for a few years. Only put a small dent in it, but you got fragrances like Parfum de Marly that just knocks this out. You have, this was a great fragrance that was actually sent to me from a subscriber. I actually love this fragrance, but it will go, you know, in a better home because I don't really wear it, but it's a nice fragrance. Back here we have AB Spirit, very amazing fragrance, you all. I mean, I just have so many clones of Creative Vintage that I probably won't even like Creative Vintage anymore by the time I'm finished with the clone bottles. I just have too much juice of it. Okay, this actually made a spot, I'm sorry, in my top 5 spring list, and it's very different from a lot of fragrances that I have. It's very organic, if you ask me, though it is a synthetic fragrance, and it is Farah Bergamotto Merino, a very amazing fragrance. I could easily keep this fragrance, but I only really wear it in the springtime, and even then I will probably only wear it for like once or twice the whole entire spring. But it is a very amazing scent. you know, a very amazing scent. If you know anything about it, check it out. Even Fragrantica will let you know it's an amazing scent, which they not really much. But anyway, I'm rambling off, you guys. CH Men, an amazing fragrance. An amazing fragrance, you all. Moving on, we have Chapord 1000 by Olivier Poch. I bought this fragrance based upon the person who made this fragrance. He made so many amazing fragrances that some of the fragrances that you wear to this day, Olivier Poch made, but I really don't like this one. It's different, but I just really got it for the person that made it. This fragrance behind it is an amazing fragrance. It's called Man Seduction. This was actually sent to me from a Brazil company. I love the fragrance. I just don't reach for it that much. It kind of gives you a kind of coffee type of vibe, but it's not a real coffee kind of vibe. It's like a synthetic, cool, creamy kind of vibe. And I actually like it, you all. Here we have Jay-Z. Shout out to my man Jay-Z. Nothing wrong about this fragrance at all. It's just niche fragrances that kind of remind me of this. So before I wear this, I will pull for the niche fragrances. And in the back, we have David Beckham. Pretty cool fragrance. It's just, you know, this is a good fragrance to get to your son. A good fragrance for someone who, you know, is just getting to the fragrance world. And one day they will evolve and move on to better fragrances. Okay, moving on, you guys. As you can see, we have Guerlain Seduction. Very amazing fragrance, you all. As you can see, look how good it smells, but look how much juice I've, you know, worn. It's just an amazing fragrance. And when you have so many juices like me, you guys, you can wear one fragrance a day, 365 days, and just, you know, you will never dent your bottles, you guys. We have Givenchy Play, and this is intense, actually. And we have another David Beckham, Beyond. Very great scent, you all. Just smells, they all smell like something that's in the Frag world. Okay, here we have Inferior by Calvin Klein. And forgive me if the light is constantly going in and out. I have one small light in the back because even these bottles, I don't want too much light to hit them because I have kept all these bottles in a very dim environment. All right, so yeah, that was Inferior. We can move down a little bit more. We got Mont Blanc, Legend. We got Nautical Voyage. This is actually, I think this is a vintage because it's years old. And we have another one from David Beckham. This is Home, David Beckham Home. And this was like a gift that was given to me. It was like the whole little set of the David Beckham's. Pretty cool scent, but they just reminded me so much of like Blue Day Chanel's and just other fragrances. Okay, this is really good right here by Diesel, and it's called Plus Plus. Shout out to Coach Rob. He actually introduced me to this fragrance when I first got in the game. And yeah, it was a pretty cool fragrance when I did get it. Okay, we got Givenchy Only, Intense, Gentlemen Only by Givenchy. Why am I letting these nice fragrances go, you guys? I think the niche fragrances just did something to me. The niche fragrances made me appreciate other fragrances that I already had in my arsenal. And with that being said, I appreciated the niche fragrances. Like I said, if you haven't been following my videos, I've started getting into niche fragrances. There are some niche fragrances that are as funky, as stanky as designer fragrances. But in my case, the niche fragrances I've been smelling, it's only been making me urge to smell more niche fragrances, more designer fragrances that smell like niche, and just less fragrances of just anything, more fragrances of something that I just really want hands down, you guys. So that's why I'm letting a lot of these fragrances go. You tell me what I need to do with them, and we can do it like that, all right? Back here we have Mambo. This is always going to be an amazing scent to me. I just had so much of it in my life as a youngster. We got Curve Soul, an amazing fragrance, you guys. Smells like Curve with just a little more woodiness to it, okay? And moving down to the last row, we have Burberry Touch. Man, this could easily, like, I probably won't even sell this whole bottle. I might just like decant this or like split it, because I do have to keep some type of this in my DNA. I have to keep this DNA in my arsenal, excuse me, you guys. I have to keep some type of juice in my arsenal from this particular house, even if it's just a 10 ml, 20 ml. Carvine is very amazing, but this reminds me of a Nasomato fragrance, and the Nasomato fragrance is done way much better than Carvine Home, so that had to go. Perry Ellis M, an amazing fragrance. I could have easily kept this fragrance, but I mean, these fragrances are all good, but they're just not, you know, I mean, I would probably never be able to wear these. And then we have Salvatore Ferragamo. As y'all can see, I have a backup bottle that I hadn't even opened. So even if I keep this bottle that is like halfway full, maybe 60%, even if I were to keep this, I have a whole backup bottle. All right. So you guys, this was my fragrances that I will be getting rid of. You guys, I hope this video wasn't too long. Let me know what should I do with all these fragrances, you all. Let me know what should I do. I know I've said it a million times. I'll say it 1,000,001 more times, you guys. Still, I have so many fragrance reviews on the way, so many designer fragrance reviews on the way, so many niche fragrance reviews on the way, so many tips and advice for your everyday life as well. And till next time, you all, one love, peace.